All right, guys, here we go. Review December 4th. All right, for these four, we did them in class, but you might as well hear them again. These three all start with a pirate square. So I'm going to start with the pirate square. Pirate squares. There's no such thing as a circle, only pirate squares. Pirate squares. There's my pirate square. There's my pirate square. There's my pirate square. Okay. If I give this pirate square over here, if I give it some height, I make it a cylinder. So my pirate square, my pi, 3.14, times the radius. What is the radius here? Well, the radius is halfway. So this is 8, so halfway is 4. Radiuses go to the middle of a circle. So my radius, my pi times my radius twice, right? Pi r squared. Pi times the radius twice times the height is 3. All right, let's get my calculator out here. It's not ready to go. Come on. I'm going to watch the ad. There we go. Okay, pi r squared. Let's go 3.14 times 4 twice. So times 4 times 4 times 3 equals 150.72 units squared. All right, this guy. I start with a pi r squared. There's my circle up there. There's my pirate square. I give it some height and make it tall. So I give it some height, but then I have to crush the bottom, and whenever I crush the bottom, 1, 2, 3, I only get 1 out of 3, so I divide by 3. So my pirate square is 3.14 times the radius right here is 6. They're giving me the right radius, so times 6 twice, times the radius twice, the radius squared. Then times 7 for the height, and then divide by 3. 3.14 times 6 times 6 times 7 divided by 3 is 263.76 units. Let me make sure I did that right. 3.14 times 6 times 6 times 7 equals, divided by 3, 263, yeah. All right, over here I start with a pirate square, but I'm not making it tall, I'm making it 3D. So pi with the radius times itself 3 times, and I need 4/3. So I just need 4/3, I need pi, and I need the radius times itself 3 times. But the radius is to the middle, so that's 6. We don't need all the way across 12. We just need half the way across. So I need 4/3, I need pi, and I need the radius times itself 3 times. So 4 divided by 3 equals, there's 4/3, done with that guy, times 3.14 equals, there's that guy. Now times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 equals 904.32 units cubed, 3D units. Okay, today's equation, let's see. This one goes up 6, this one goes over 2. Up 6 over 2 means my slope is 3. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So once I know my slope is 3, I just say y equals 3x's. But let's see, what is 3x's worth? What are 3x's worth? Let's see, here's my x. What are 3 of them worth? 3 of them are worth 21, but I need them to be worth 26, so I still need to add 5. Y equals 3x plus 5. And it works down here too, because 3 9s are 27, plus 5 is 32. So there's my equation, 3x's plus 5. Over here, number 5. Is this still the right one? What just happened? Where did this go? Yeah, wait a second. What just happened? Okay. Anyways, let's go here. Yeah, this is not the right paper. This is not the right paper. This must be it. Yeah, weird. Okay, weird. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we did that one. Okay. Over here. I don't know why it... This one actually goes down 8. Down 8. This is not the right paper. What just happened? Oh, here's what happened. Okay. Somehow I clicked out of it. There we go. Okay. Here, this one goes up 1. This one goes over 3. If it goes up 1 over 3, that's the slope. Y equals 1/3 x. But I gave you the begin on blue number. So plus positive 5. If anything starts with 0, that's the begin on blue number. That's the y-intercept. All right, these ones we did in class, so it should be pretty easy. If this is 120 degrees, right here, then this over here is 120 degrees, the one on the opposite side of the x. And that makes this one over here 60 degrees because they make a straight line, which is 180 degrees. And this one is 100, and this one's 60. So both of these are 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 120, 120. So that means up on the top, it's the same thing. This one is 60, this one is 60, this one is 120, this one is 120. So let's see. A must be 120. B is 60. Let's see, down here for x is x plus 30 has to be 120 degrees. So when we subtract the 30, x must be 90. All right, right here, 3 c's equals 60. So when we divide by 3, c's are 20. For the y's, up here, this blue one has to be 120 degrees because all of these guys match all of these guys. So let's see, 2y plus 20 equals 120. We're going to minus 20, and 2 y's equal 100. We're going to divide by 2, and y's equal 50. So they're all based on the fact that you knew in this diagram, this was 120, so this was 60, 60, 120, and up here they matched, 120, 120, 60, 60. So what was ever in those slots had to either equal 120 or 60. Let's go to number 11, find the missing piece. So I gave you A and B. You need to find C. Sorry, I give you A and C, you need to find B. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I gave you the 5 for A, so 5 squared plus I don't know for B, so I'm gonna leave it as B squared equals, for the 13, for 12, or for C, it's 13 squared because C is always the diagonal. All right, let's see. That's 169. 5 times 5 is 25 plus I don't know squared. We're trying to find that missing piece, so we're going to subtract the 25, and get rid of it from this side. So B squared equals 169 minus 25 is 144. Take the square root, and B equals 12. So in this one, you were trying to find the missing piece. For number 12, let's see, just a lot of work, but one at a time. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times -2 is -12. Minus 2x. Notice how neat I'm going to be with these ones. -3x, -3 times x is -3x. I'm going to make sure I don't lose track of any negatives. -3 times +4 is -12 plus 14. Notice I can read every number clearly. So over here, I've got 6 x's minus 2 x's. So really what I have is 4 x's minus 12. On this side, what I have is -3 x's, and I have -12 versus +14. The positives win by 2. Notice I can still read my numbers really easily. If you need to still make teams, 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 teams. I'm going to add 3x to this side and move it over here. So my green squares are over here, but that means this blue circles needs to go. Plus 12 plus 12. 7x equals 14 divided by 7. X equals 2. All right, these ones you guys are getting good at. This is the ones, the 10 spot. This is the ones, the 10s, the 100 spot. This is the ones, the 10s, the 100 spot. We just say, okay, what isn't being covered? So right here under the line, all this stuff is covered, all this stuff is covered, and all of this stuff is covered. So you just subtract whatever's not covered. Nothing from the 7, so 7, and we're going to minus 1 from the 10 because it's not covered, so 7/9. From this, we're going to subtract 7 from the 72, and we're going to subtract 10 from the 100, and we get 65/90. But we can divide both of those by 5, reduce by 5, so we get 13/18. Over here, we've got 72, and we're just going to subtract 1 from the bottom because it's not covered. 72/99, 72/99. And I know that those, that 9 goes into both of these. I know 72, 9 goes in 8 times, and for 99, it goes in 11 times. So if you got that, good job. As long as you got to here, I'm okay with that. Let's see. Is this a function? No. 4's got 2 jobs, not allowed. Is this a function? Yeah, we're good. Write in scientific notation. Okay, I'm going to put a decimal after the first number, which would be right there, which means 10 needs to take this back 3 times. So 6.45 times 10, and 10 is going to take it backwards 3 spots, -3. All right, let's see. 17. This one goes up 1 over 3. This is going up and to the right, so I know it's positive, so the slope is positive 1/3. This one's going down and to the right, so I know 18 is negative. It's down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. 19 is going perfectly sideways. It's not going up like a positive. It's not going down like a negative, so it's going right in between positive and negatives, which is 0. And number 20, this is not a slope. I cannot tell if this is going up or down. It's both going at the same time. That's impossible. This is undefined. All right, once you know the slope, you know it's y equals 1/3 x. And where does this line start? It starts all the way down here at -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At -9 is where it starts. I don't have to put plus minus 9. I just put -9. 18 starts at positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's y equals -1/2 x plus 7. 19, it hits the y-axis at -1, 2, 3, 4. It hits the y-axis at -4. And 20 hits the x-axis at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hits the x-axis at 9. 21. When does 10x's plus 2 equals 7x's plus 23? So basically, y is the same thing as this, so we're going to plug it in for that y because they have to be the same thing. Let's subtract 7x's from this side and move it over here. So this is where my 3x's are, which means I have to subtract 2 from this side and move it over to the number side, equals 21. Divide by 3, and x equals 7. But I'm not done yet. I have to plug that back into right there. 10 times 7 is 70 plus 2. So y equals 72. 72. All right, this guy. I need one of them rows to cancel each other out. I could like this 4 to kill off this -8 if it were just twice as big. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the whole row, and I'm going to make it twice as big. So instead of 3x's, I have 6x's. Instead of plus 4y, I have plus 8y. Instead of plus 1, instead of 1, I have 2. Now I'm going to do top versus bottom. Now I'm going to do the x's. 2x's and 6x's is 8x's. -8 and +8 is dead. That's what we wanted. 22 and 2 is 24. So I'm going to divide by 8, and x equals 3. But I'm not done. I have to plug it into an easy one. I think this one kind of looks, no, this one looks easy to me. 3x's plus 4y's equal 1. And x is 3. So 3 times x is 3 plus 4y equals 1. 9 plus 4y equals 1. I'm going to minus 9, get it out of here. 4y's equal negative 8. I'm going to divide by 4, and y equals negative 2. So the answer is 3 comma negative 2. 23, we did these in class. How many answers does it have? Well, if we have the same amount of x's on both sides, it's not going to be one answer. It's going to be 0 or infinity. We look at the other numbers. So if we got rid of the x's, we would be left with negative 4 equals 17, which is never true, no solution. Over here, we would have 2x minus 4 equals 2x minus 4. If the two x's cancel each other out, because we have the same on both sides, we have negative 4 equals negative 4, which is always true. That's infinity solutions. 4 x's on this side are not going to cancel out 6 x's on this side. So this is just a normal problem, one answer. 1/2 of 10x is 5x. 1/2 of 1 is 1 plus 1/2 equals 6x plus 1. We have 6 x's on this side. We have 5 x's on that side. They're not going to cancel out. So this is just a normal problem that has an answer. All right, number 24, let's solve this graphically. We're going to start at negative 4, boom, and we're going to go down 3 over 1. It has to go down and to the right using my right arm. It goes down. So using my left arm, it's going to go up. So I don't use my left arm. So negatives have to go, so this is a negative slope because it's going down and to the right. All right, this one starts at positive 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's going to go, this is a 1 right here. This is going to go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. But if I continue that pattern backwards, we can see where they hit. They hit right there. And that's negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, comma, positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 3, positive 5. All right, how far are these apart? This is just like a few problems ago. We make our triangle. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. So 6, and this is C. 6 squared plus 8 squared equals C squared. 36 plus 64 equals C squared. 100 equals C squared. We take the square root to get rid of the squared. C equals the square root of 100 is 10. All right. Turn in your homework. Good luck tomorrow on test number 2. It'll be the same thing as this. Nice job.